It's your boys and IMJ, we shut it down. Man, a comic book look invading your town. Keep it comics, and let the beer flow. Be so global, since our premiere show. Riverdale Studios on fire, we don't know where to park. Technology and booze, it's like we're rolling out like Tony Stark. Skylar, Tom, and John, we the bestest. Swag so villainous, so please arrest us. What up, everybody, comic book lookers and Doctor Who lookers coming up here. It's your first ever crossover issue. We are on deck. Ken and I are cruising in the TARDIS on our way, just leaving South Dakota here shortly, and we're going to be hitting up Wizard World Con, rocking out to some sweet tunes. It's going to be amazing. Here's the captain, hard at work. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll check in with you guys, and this is going to be amazing. The greatest adventure ever. All right. Minnesota! We're in Minnesota now. We just crossed state borders, so it's equally as Midwest as South Dakota is in some aspects. So, and Ken's been requesting songs on the radio all day.
Oh yeah.
Are you? Tell them how excited you are.
I can't even put it into words how excited I am. I get to get my picture taken with Matt Smith. Hell yeah!
Right here! On 3, 1!
You guys, welcome to a comic book look / a Doctor Who look / we are at Wizard World, Minneapolis. John on demand, it's your boy, looking so fly. Dr. Doom with a donut. What? Comic book look threads? Yes. Tom, you're with me in thread spirit, my brother. All right, my glasses are fogging up. I'm so hot in this hat.
It's really warm in here.
It is. We ran into Aaron, you guys. Aaron is amazing. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Am I?
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. We just all got pictures signed by actress Karen Gillan, which is awesome because she's not only Doctor Who, but she's coming up in Marvel on the big screen. Nebula.
Yeah.
Nebula. Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's going to be amazing. Very humble person. It was awesome. Ken and I were just walking, because we got the VIP thing, to get our pictures taken, and all of a sudden Aaron's like, "Hey, John." I'm like, "Whoa." So that's awesome. So give us a breakdown, a synopsis of something of your con experience thus far. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. Not a lot of comics, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's fun just seeing everybody, and well, obviously meeting Karen Gillan is awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get our own booth and stuff someday. We'll see. But yeah, dude, we're gonna. We got a picture with William Shatner. It seems like Wizard World is kind of more about like star power. I love the emphasis on cosplay, but I wish they had more comic creators. Yeah. I totally agree with you. I'm gonna go say hi to Greg Horn, etc. But ultimately, are you old enough to talk about beer ratings?
Well, I'm turning 21 in December.
Yo, are you a December kid?
Yeah.
All right, I am too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Diet Coke ratings then out of a 6-pack.
Yeah.
If you were to go with a pop rating out of a 6-pack, what would you rate Wizard World Minneapolis?
Right now, probably about maybe a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there were more comics,
Yeah.
that rating would be a little higher.
Definitely.
We have SpringCon for that.
Yeah,
in 2 weeks.
And SpringCon, the beauty of that, you guys, is support local. That's the emphasis of it, and that's what the emphasis is for everyone that does these crazy web shows, Fat Stack of Comics, Comic Book Look, etc. So, honestly, I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm right with him. I'm going to go ahead and give it 4 cans of Diet Coke, and I might even spike it with a little Southern Comfort, but I'm right with you, so definitely. Well, it was awesome to see you.
Yeah, you too.
And we'll put this on the channel ASAP. I promise it won't take forever. All right, back to the car. We're in line, you guys. Day 3, Wizard World Con, Minneapolis, and the line is quite extensive. And what have we been up to, Ken? Give us a synopsis of days 1 and 2.
Day 1 was pretty low key. We just checked out the shops and everything. That was day 1, not a whole lot to it. Day 2 was more fun. We had our photo op with William Shatner, which was awesome. Although the Shat did look a little wore down, and getting your photo taken 200 times in a row is probably a little tiring. And then we had our autograph signing with Karen Gillian, VIP treatment. Totally awesome. Although we had to cut in front of a little girl in line, but I'm like, out of my way, kid.
Disgraceful.
I'm like, get out of my way. And then we had the QA with Karen Gillian. And so today we are moving on to Matt Smith. We've got the dual photo opportunity this morning, Matt Smith's Q&A and Matt Smith autograph coming up. So not exactly sure what time all that's going to happen, but we're ready for it. And then last night we had a bomb dinner at the Melting Pot. Minneapolis treated us right.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll check in with you later.
Okay.
All right. Hey everyone, it's your boy John on Demand, and we got Ken over here, K-E in the cut, as Tom said on an episode, and I was like, that's kind of catchy. We just got home, you guys, from Sioux Falls, so rest assured, we had an awesome time. Had that VIP status, rocking our nerd bling right there. Thank you, Wizard World. Here's the shiny side. If nerds had a bling chain, Doctor Who fans specifically, this was it this weekend, rest assured. And it was an awesome experience. So check it out. We just got home. We've been on the road. We've been moving for like 2 months, getting me over here into the new nerd cave, getting everything set up. So honestly, Ken and I, we're fucking tired.
Yeah.
All right. Excuse the French. So this, rest assured, we're going to give you a review of the con. I got a pile of merch to go through for you that I'm super excited to show you, but it's going to be pretty short and to the point because we both have to get ready for the week, and it's been an interesting weekend in terms of the go and everything else. What we actually did was awesome, but getting there, all those grown-up things like driving and hotels and all that coordinating stuff. We're just happy to be home, and we're looking forward to sandwiches tonight. So, all right, well, let's get right into it then. How did it go?
Amazingly well.
Yeah.
I got to get my photo taken with Matt Smith and Karen Gillian.
Okay.
And I got autographs from both of them.
Okay.
And we went to the Q&A for both of them, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And really, that just blew my mind to be able to, just be in the same room with them was pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, and then like a foot away from them, and then in the picture, no feet.
I actually
from
touched
them,
Matt
right?
Smith.
And Karen at the same time. So awesome. So awesome. Well, since we're talking about that, I'll show you guys. I got my picture here, so it's your boy, John Demand, with the doctor and the companion. So we are looking fly, looking awesome. It was cool. And you know me, I'm kind of a Doctor Who verge, so I'm still getting my stripes in, but I actually made it to, Matt Smith's season at the start of this week, and then I meet the dude, and I'm not even done with season 5, I guess, is what they call it for the show being brought back, but potato.
You'll get there.
Yeah. So that was cool. Let's get into the books, I suppose. Prints. You want me just to
Yeah,
away
sure.
with it? Okay. So what Ken's holding there, I also got. Every single VIP got a Hulk issue 1 variant cover by creator Mike Grell. And the crazy thing about this is you get your little Minneapolis Comic Con stamped right on there. First of all, this is Minneapolis' first Comic Con, so for us Midwesterners, it's kind of
Wizard
a sense
World
of
Comic-Con.
Well, okay, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, Wizard World Comic Con. Having that stamp on there, though, it's kind of like a Midwest boost of pride. And that's really cool. The thing that I was on the fence about that I told Ken, VIP is a very broad term there. So there were other celebrities. And the people that were buying them, I mean, little girls for the Vine Brothers or whatever the hell. You see all these copies of the Hulk going by. There's only 3,000 made. I can tell you, by the end of the year, about a strong half of those are going to be in the garbage because people don't know what to do with them. People don't appreciate it. So I'm just kind of like, ugh, you know. I almost wish they would give people options of the freebies that you would get to maybe whittle that down a little bit. You know, give something to someone that, you know, it means something to them, you know, kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm just kind of on the fence on that. But whatever.
We did get it signed as well. He was there signing, so that was awesome.
In
Nice
gold.
guy.
In gold. Also on site, we had comic creator Bob Layton, which is awesome guy. Awesome guy. All right, so check this out. 1985. It's now 2014. I got X Factor issues 1, 2, and 3 signed by him. We had a pretty brief conversation, but he was actually really blunt, and I loved it. I basically asked him, hey, are you still reading the series since you kind of kicked it off? And he was like, I don't read comic books too much. And then he went into a speech about, you know, how it's just funny that some creators now are fanboys and not being professional. But he was like, I decided to be professional. And he had a conversation with a mentor of his where he was explaining that you either got to be professional or you got to be a fanboy, but you can't do both. So I thought that was interesting. And that's honestly the first creator I think that's told me I don't read comics. So maybe I'm sheltered. Some of you maybe have met other creators that are like that. Hit me up and let me know, because I thought that was just the coolest perspective ever, because it was something new. I learned something new, and I got to talk to a sweet legendary creator totally casually. John on demand.
He was a really cool guy.
Last but not least, this guy was interesting. Barry Kitson did a backup story in both of these Alpha Flight issues, 122 and 123. There's a second story in the back where it stars the character Puck, P-U-C-K, on Alpha Flight. So when I brought these up, Barry had this guy with him that was like, you did these books? And Barry's like, yeah, it has Puck in it, duh, you know. So that was pretty fun. He was a very quiet gentleman. He was drawing while he was signing, you know, all sorts of stuff. So I didn't get as much interaction with him. Dude was busy, though. I get it. And, you know, what are these, 1993? You know, the dude's been doing it for a while. So, you know, I love my Alpha Flight, you guys. Just getting those books signed, super important to me. And what did I do? Get it done on day 2, right?
Day 2, yep.
Yeah, it was just, he was always having people there, so I kind of shied away until he wasn't as busy. But relax. So my prints are all out of order, and it's going to be a complete cluster, but I'm just going to go ahead and breeze through them because we got a mountain, and then we got some relaxing to do tonight. So
yes, we do.
Up first, you guys, you remember him from El Paso Con when I met him, but Mr. Greg Horn hit me up, and we got a ton of prints from him. First of all, we got, this is a Spider-Man cover, the GameStop variant, I believe is what he said. So, beautiful, beautiful work. I love Greg Horn stuff. There's some of it hanging up over my computer right here, so I already had it. Saw this, the lightning reminds me, of course, of the Dark Avengers. You know, Spider-Man, he's a good guy, but I'll deal with it. It's a sweet print. I'm behind it all the way. Speaking of good guys and sweet prints, I also got a limited 2014 convention exclusive. So these are all 2013 convention exclusives up there. I got the Wolverine one, you guys. I saw this on his Facebook page a few months ago and was like, man, I would just love to get my hands on that. Well, I got my hands on that. Ta-da! It's like magic. I didn't know that he would actually be doing a print of this, to be honest with you, or that I would get to see him this year. You know, because the last time was in Texas, so I never thought, you know, when Minneapolis decided, hey, let's do Wizard World. Okay, so it worked out. Up next, super cute. The artist was super chill. A is, you know, what is it? J is for Jason Voorhees. A is for whatever. You know, he had the letter blocks up there, but he also had just simple characters from all genres, horror movies, superheroes, whatever. You know, just funny stuff. So I couldn't say no to Galactus. And it says Munch. And I just think that's so clever. There's actually a sticker on the back that has the URL, herosquares.com. Herosquares.com. Hit them up. He's awesome. I got that, and then I actually got a set of the ABCs of Super. And it actually has 60 cards in there, so some of them, G is for Green Goblin, S is for Silver Surfer, etc. So there's more than one letter for each one, so technically, if I'm feeling generous, I could probably have 2 alphabets put together and, you know, maybe share it. I don't know. It was super cool, though. Up next, got a custom sketch. I told the guy, you know, I like your style. What we don't see enough of is Iron Patriot in the world, right? The evil Iron Patriot. So I got a custom sketch. This is going on the Dark Avenger wall. Very cool, very cool. Tony Ryan is nice guy, very humble.
Yeah,
like I was
really
just
good
like,
guy.
can you draw me this? And then I handed him a 20, and he's like, hey, you can have 2 of my prints. And I'm like, okay. So Ken picked this one out, and it's pretty sweet. I just like the fact that it's very angular in terms of artwork, but this is the Winter Soldier. He signed it to me, so I feel like a dick because this is supposed to be Ken's.
Okay.
But, potato, potato. Magneto is right, you guys. Bad guys all the way. You know how it goes. So I appreciate that. It's very ominous, very foreboding. We haven't seen a Magneto like that in a while. So this is my other stop at Greg Horn's delightful booth there, and that's going to be with Galactus. Awesome coloring, sweet. This is actually, it was from a Marvel game, evidently, that you unlock certain images or whatever, and bam, it's there. So, again, never thought I would get to see this on a print, and never thought I'd get to see Greg Horn again to even check. But rest assured, he was there, and so was Galactus. Speaking of which, this was in his Misfits binder. So if you're at a con with Greg Horn and you see a binder off to the side that says the Misfit pile, check it out because I didn't even know he did a second Galactus print at all. Super awesome. Trucking right along, Silver Surfer, big, loud, and proud. If I had room on my Galactic wall over here, I totally would rock this, but I don't. So he's gonna have to go in the binder. So. That's okay, though. I make it sound like it's a bad thing. I don't know. This one's neat with Galactus and Silver Surfer there. Loving it.
Definitely seeing a theme here.
Yeah. I kind of went on this intergalactic binge. But as we all know, I do like to stick to my roots, and stick to my roots I did. Meanest, meaner, evil Venom print ever on a pile of skulls. You know, it kind of reminds me when I don't have my coffee at the end of the day, or at the start of the day. Up next, Lithograph. Can't say that word for the life of me. This came included with our VIP package, you guys, depicting Karen Gillian and Matt Smith. Very cool. If you got the Matt Smith package, you just got Matt Smith. If you got the Karen Gillian one, just Karen Gillian.
Yeah.
We got both. So, we got both. Up next, this style was very cool. I got a Dalek Exterminate. Simple, but to the point, and I love that. It's kind of like a pop art. It just, you know, grabbed my attention right away. Following that, I also did get a Game Boy that says Insert Awesome here. I'm going to try to find a way to get this at, you know, to put it up at work because we're always joking using how the word awesome, you know, John's so awesome, blah, blah, blah. So, up next, the signed picture from Karen Gillian to John. Yes, awesome. Priceless. Did a little Christmas shopping. Celeste already knows about this, but this next artist I got 4 pieces from. The first being Nightcrawler, and I got it signed to Celeste, which is a huge win. And it's just a cool piece. Medium is colored pencils, so could I do it? Absolutely not, because I can't draw. But I just fell in love with these. They were really cool. Weeping Angels, one of my newer found loves in life. Lovely bunch. Met one of them.
Yeah.
Whew.
Sure did.
Sure did. And of course, what really drew me in? Venom. Neon Venom. Vegas Venom. And Carnage. That was really cool, too.
Can't have one without the other.
Can't have one without the other, that's right. Met them as well. Ugh.
Got a picture with them
that.
even.
So this next one, I got the last print of this, and it is hilarious. So I'm not even going to explain it. If you don't get it, turn your nerd card in, and if you do, give yourself a pat on the back. This is funny.
That's fine.
It's amazing, and it's probably going in the living room. We'll see.
I'm okay with that.
This next set is a set of 5, you guys. 5 prints that all fit together. I was on the fence about it, and when we stopped back on day 2, they were down to 2 complete sets left. But as you can see, this is Marvel mini heroes, basically. Just having fun, kicking it. All of these blend together, though, and it's super fun just to see the random characters that they picked from all corners of the Marvel U. Could there have been some Alpha Flight in there? Absolutely. They didn't. That's okay, though, because it's still super adorable. And, you know, me, I don't know. I couldn't say no. So, here's the third one. Kind of one of my favorites with Galactus in there. So that turned out that was a good purchase, and it really stood out to me. I thought it was a set of 3 at first, but it actually was a set of 5. The guy that was doing it is actually a dealer for multiple artists, so as you can imagine, his booth was quite diverse with what they had on there. So, perfect. And, oh, here's the other, this will show you how diverse it is, the digital TARDIS. So, awesome. We'll probably, would we agree? The stairs?
Stairs would be
stairwell. All right. So that's that. Did I do this one?
No, you did
not.
No,
I didn't. The creme brulee, you guys, and this is it. This is it right here. We got a picture taken with the man himself. You and the Cap make it happen. John Ken and William Shatner. So it was cool. It was a cool experience. I'm not not airing him out or anything. The guy just seemed really worn out.
Yeah, he seemed a little tired.
You know, a little tired. But when you get your picture taken a billion times, I mean, it happens to us all the time here at Comic Book Look. We step out and people are, oh my god! That kind of, it's annoying. So I get it, you know, and I felt bad for him. But seriously, it was really cool to get to take a picture of them, to be in that proximity of that history, that nerd legacy. You know, it was cool. So ultimately, I liked the con a lot. We did grab a little bit of footage. This is a lot different from SpringCon because it's very hands-off with the celebrities. They're very selective on that, understandably so. So I'll include whatever footage I did get, some of the stills I got, and we'll go from there. But honestly, what a terrific experience and a great weekend. And that's about it.
Yeah, it was awesome. I would definitely do it again. And luckily, it sounds like it was a success, so they're planning on bringing it back again next year to Minneapolis. They're just not exactly sure dates or anything, but I would definitely be up for going to WizardCon again.
Definitely. Well, as always, you guys know the drill. Hope you're having an awesome week in comics. Marvel's summer, baby. Movies everywhere. If you're not in the theater, gotta know why. So, I hope everyone just, continue voting with your dollars, quality over quantity. If you're going to be at SpringCon or any con in your area, support local, have fun with it. Just rock it out. Show us what you got. Network, shake hands, meet the creators, etc. So I'll be doing that a bit. I actually got invited already to one table at the SpringCon, and I got another buddy that's going to be doing it as well. So it'll be cool. Walk around and be like, hey. So, all right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. John and Ken, Survive Wizard World 2014, baby. Midwest. Keep it comics for sure, man.
Hail Hydra.